Love as a spiritual practice. Nurturing the heart in Sage's Sanctuary. Hello, beloved sages of Sage's Sanctuary. As I sit down to write today, I am enveloped in a warm embrace of gratitude and reflection, feeling the pulsating rhythm of love that binds us as a community. Love, in its many forms, permeates our spiritual journeys and serves as an anchor, nurturing our souls as we navigate the complexities of life. Today, I invite you to join me in exploring the profound role love, both self-love and love for others, plays in our spiritual development and transformation. The essence of love. At its core, love is an energy that transcends boundaries. It is the force that drives us to connect, to heal, and to transform. I've come to realize that love is not merely an emotion. It is a practice, an intention we can embody. It invites us to cultivate awareness, to be present, and to recognize the divinity within ourselves and others. This understanding has been pivotal in my journey and continues to unfold in beautiful ways. Self-love, the foundation of spiritual growth. To love oneself is often easier said than done. I have encountered my own struggles with self-acceptance, battling the inner critic that whispers unkind thoughts. It wasn't until I paused and listened to my heart that I began to recognize the importance of self-love as the cornerstone of my spiritual path. One particular afternoon, after a long day of self-doubt, I decided to engage in a gentle ritual of self-compassion. I set the intention to honor my journey by writing a love letter to myself. I poured my heart onto the pages, recounting the challenges I had overcome, the dreams I was courageously pursuing, and the qualities that made me unique. In that moment, I felt a palpable shift. I realized that loving myself meant acknowledging both my imperfections and my strengths, embracing the entirety of who I am. In Sage's Sanctuary, we often discuss the practice of self-love, and I encourage you to explore this vital connection. Consider setting aside time each week to nurture yourself, whether it's through journaling, meditation, or a simple walk in nature. Find what resonates with your soul. Affirmations and mantras can also be powerful tools to remind yourself of your worthiness. Each moment spent in this loving space serves to reinforce the belief that you are deserving of love. Love for others. Expanding our hearts. As our practice of self-love deepens, it naturally extends outward, creating ripples of love in our relationships with others. Love for others is an expression of our shared humanity, a recognition that beneath our differences lies a wellspring of connection. I remember a time when I encountered a stranger who seemed to be in distress. In that moment, I felt a deep call to reach out, to offer a smile, a kind word, or simply a listening ear. This seemingly small act unfolded into a beautiful exchange, reminding me of how love can bridge the gaps that separate us. In our community gatherings, we often engage in compassionate listening circles, where we share our stories and celebrate each other's journeys. These sacred spaces foster empathy and understanding, allowing love to flow freely among us. I've seen how even in moments of discomfort or conflict, love can be the balm that heals wounds and ignites transformation. To nurture love for others in our everyday lives, we might practice random acts of kindness, express gratitude, or simply take a moment to reach out to someone in need. A message, a call, or a small gesture can reinforce the bonds of love that connect us all. Daily practices for nurturing love. Mindful presence. Start each day with a moment of mindfulness. As you sip your coffee or tea, pause to appreciate the warmth and comfort it brings. Allow this awareness to expand, connecting you to your heart and the divine within. Gratitude journaling. Every evening, jot down 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice opens the heart and reminds us of the abundance of love that surrounds us. Compassionate check-ins. Schedule regular check-ins with friends and family. Ask how they are feeling and actively listen. This genuine care deepens connections and fosters a sense of belonging. Affirmative reflection. Use affirmations daily to remind yourself of your inherent worth. Phrases like, "I am love," and I am worthy of love serve as powerful mantras to cultivate self-compassion. Embracing silence. Set aside time for solitude and reflection. In these moments of quiet, you may discover deeper layers of self-love and a clearer way to express love for others. Conclusion. Love is the journey. My dear sages, the journey of love is not always easy, but it is undoubtedly transformative. As we delve deeper into our spiritual practices, let love be our guide, illuminating our paths, softening our hearts, and expanding our consciousness. In love, we find healing. In love, we find connection. In love, we discover our true selves. With all my heart, love and gratitude. Barbara Mustafa. Sage's Sanctuary.